What are some practical tips for preparing supporting documents so that they are clear and credible in the officer's eyes?
I always like to divide it in two parts. So one that I was always called like original documents. So that means that when we file the application, when the couple file the application, they send some copies of certain documents. For example, marriage certificate, divorce decrees, birth certificate, naturalization certificate, passport. So we need to bring those originals to the officer, make sure that you have the original birth certificate of the beneficiary of the petition if it's a US citizen, or certificate of naturalization, passport, visa, and marriage certificate and divorce decrees. If you had children, of course, a birth certificate of the children. And then separate, you have like evidence to show that you're living together. Those are very important. Your lease agreement, you have your bank statements, you have your income tax returns, you have your joint car insurance, utility bills, credit cards, right? And then you have those. I always like advise to have an original for you to keep the originals, and then a copy that you're going to leave the officer. For example, like bank statements, you can print them on online. So you can print just one copy and give it to the officer. But your tax returns, you don't want the officer to keep your original. So you have to make a copy of those so you can give it to the officer. If you have ever been arrested, you have to make sure that you bring the arrest report and court disposition. In a marriage-based adjustment of status, it's very important to show that the petitioner makes enough money to be the affidavit of support. At the end, then you also have like your photos to show like, okay, different forums for your life, your how, like things that you have done with your spouse.